Hello everybody, delighted to welcome you back to another Train Sim World 4 video, and we're back on the Long Island Railroad V2. It's been over 5 years, well, for over 5 years since the original route released, which was November 2018. I mean, what? Crazy, but yeah, V2, which is out tomorrow as of you guys seeing this, I believe. And yeah, we're going to be taking a look at sort of the bit via St Albans. It's here, so that's where we are, and we're going to be heading up to New York Penn. Let's get the train set up. I did try and find one. Well, I did attempt to try and find a service which sort of comes from down here and then comes up this bit, but I couldn't find any. So I think they all sort of start and stop at St Albans, but the scenery and tracks there, but the services you sort of give them up here and start them at St Albans. Again, now we actually have seen this bit because it's on Train Sim Classic, this section. We'll do that, although once. Right, there we go. Let's get the doors unlocked, which we are ready to leave now. What's our train number? Train number is 907. So 907. Again, you don't have to do that. If you start moving, it will do it automatically. But it's just nice to do. You know, something added for the setup, which the setup is quite minimal now, as opposed to sort of what it used to be, where you had to charge the brakes up, and you don't get that anymore. Thanks, MTA. Let's get the door shut. We are formed of 8 coaches, and our next station stop is Jamaica. Right, there's the guard. Right, let's try and do this HUDless. Right, let's go. Because we know the route from, from where this joins up. So it'll be interesting to see if we can, how well we do. So let's do that. In our M9. Great juice to do with. Cool, so signal speed is 80, and it seems to be track speed was also 80 for this section. Probably also, well, I'd imagine it's going to quite sharply decrease a bit further up when we sort of join up the main line. In fact, it's already come down to 70. That's really hard to see. Can we put that up in some way? I'm pretty certain that's on set. Oh, go back to it. Track speed's 80. Signal speed, I think, 70. See, the TOD4 just literally it makes everything so dim. Like the interior lights are really dim. Even like the sort of screens here, really dim to see. Probably doesn't help that the lighting is against it. Right, we'll go about 60 for now. I don't really need to go much quicker than that. I mean, it's definitely going to come down fairly soon. So we do want to be ready for that. Yeah, I mean, we've got what, 1.9 miles to Jamaica, so not very far. So I think we go up onto the bridge over the main line, and then sort of join up in the middle. And there we go. There's the thing really having a go at us there. Okay, it's 40. But track speed's still 60, so track speed's 60, but signal speed's 40. But literally could not see that signal speed because of the light on the train there. There you go, that's actually better now. You can actually see it now. It's visible. So yeah, we're cruising on about 32. It seems to sort of bring you down automatically for the signal speed. Well, start braking, I sort of just acknowledge. I don't know if you actually have to acknowledge, but I'll probably do it anyway, just in case. I mean, that was the bit from St Albans. Now we're back onto the main line, so not really much to it. Just taking it slow, so I'm sort of thinking that might bring us down again. Down to 30, maybe. But yeah, there we are then. Try and get a little photo as we're sort of coming off the bridge. try to. No, not the brightness, the field of view. There you go, you. Do a bit of that as well. Get a bit of rotation on it. And then, yeah, we get a little shot like that. There we go, nice and simple, but does the job. As we come up to Jamaica, which we have said this about rush hour. So Jamaica should ideally be busy. Again, yeah, you can sort of catch it at its off time. You have to have a perfect timing to get just a full busy Jamaica. And again, just rephrasing it, it's like the busiest railroad junction station in the USA. But we don't actually have every single train. We are still missing, after 5 years still, the diesel trains. I think the DM30s or DE30s, which go to Montauk and the other places on the Long Island network. Yes, we're still missing that train. So you won't obviously have every train, but I think the electric trains do make up the you know, like 80% of the services. No, track speed is now 20. What's it say on the HUD though? Okay, it's 20. Yeah, you've got really slow into it. So that is allowing us in. See, this is the Pennsylvania Railroad signals, which are fairly straightforward to understand. I mean, slant, red, that's green, and diagonal's warning. And any other one where it's like a double, I'm not sure. But I mean, you've got a red and you've got a caution, so should be able to go. That's the basics of it there. 15, yeah, don't panic, we've got it under control. Okay, so when you're coming into Jamaica, 20 and then 15. The other line which joins up in the middle there, that's the one which goes down, well, to Valley Stream and then connects up the one we've just come from. And I believe on this service we're calling at Forest Hills, Woodside, well, Jamaica, Forest Hills, Woodside, and then New York Penn. So we're, yeah, the only station we're skipping is Kew Gardens. But we've driven this bit many times, so we should be okay. I think it's like, yeah, 30 going up the bit there, then up to 70 or 80. It gets fairly quick. And 60 before Woodside. Now, what is the sort of horn regulations for this route? Do you have to do the horn entering every station? I think on Harlem Line you have to do it when you're entering the station, that's about it. Yeah, what are sort of the rules? So, I mean, it would, you know, be good to know them, as this is a route which sort of interests me. Like, say, you know, something like Antelope Valley Line. It's good, but to me it's just a bit like, yeah, I mean, whereas this route, you know, Third Rail, New York, commuter, busy, it really appeals to me. I mean, almost in a way it feels like a UK route. In a way. And here we are, this is Jamaica. Right, do the right doors. And then do the left doors. Should hopefully open. There we go. Here we are, and we're on time as well, which is good. In our lovely M9. What a lovely looking train. I mean, I think the only difference to the M7 is the front. Everything else just looks like the M7. I think even the interior is very similar. Got the lovely CIS screens. That's actually really good. Oh, IF6 Penn Station, Forest Hills, Woodside, New York Penn. I think it wants us to take it into West Side Yard at the end. We'll see about that. So yeah, we've sort of caught it. See, I know I mentioned it was being the busiest railroad junction station in the UK, but I think we have caught it at a slight quiet period. I mean, yeah, we are the only train in here at the moment. Hang on, is that a train behind us? Hang on. Oh, okay, that is a train behind. I mean, that is very much behind us. I'm not entirely sure it's meant to be getting that close. But like on Harlem Line, I don't think they're meant to be getting that close. I mean, signals, mate, what are you doing? Yeah, not actually sure it's meant to get that close, but there's a train just coming in behind us. Another train behind that actually. So there's a few trains waiting to come in. So we sort of got it at a busy time. Right, that's already on forward. Let's keep going. Hoping there's no signalling issues at New York Penn. Because on my first look, I did a Long Beach to New York Penn service, and I got to New York Penn. There was about 7 trains waiting in a line. None of them moved. So that was that first look. I did do sort of a second first look, a bit of a retake of it, sort of going the other way, and that worked fine. It's fairly busy. We got a fair few trains knocking about. Yeah, so I sat for about 20 minutes in the tunnel and I was just like, nah, I'm not having that as a first look. Oh, M9, the M7 behind us, which is still very, very close to us and probably should be waiting at that signal, as that is like a main signal, which it is. No, don't go past that signal. Why is it going past the signal? Shouldn't it be waiting at the signal? I don't know. See, it might be a bit like Harlem Line, whereas I think they're not actually meant to go right up close to you on there, but they do. Yeah. Yes, Forest Hills is in 2 miles. So we get to go at Kew Gardens. Slowly make our way, get the window open there as well. Cool. There's actually a guarding scenario for this route. I don't know if I'll do it, I might do it. But yeah, you can be a guard, which is, I suppose, quite cool. Although I suppose you don't get any of the things up here, and so slight shame. Right, so now it actually picked up the track speed, which is 40, and signal speed is 80. So let's get moving as we make our way to Forest Hills. Lovely motor sounds as well. Cool. Hopefully that M7 will go onto the fast lines, the one behind us. I still don't know why it's so close, but it's the Long Island. Let's get a flyby shot. Yeah, let's get on the bridge, perfect. Spaceship sounds of the M9. It's a brilliant train at the M9. There it goes, and then the M7, probably just behind. Where is it? Oh, no, it's switched lines. It's switched like good. So we'll set a whiz past in a minute. That's Kew Gardens, straight through there. It's not the real Kew Gardens in London. And then Forest Hills isn't too far past Kew Gardens. It's sort of on this corner up here, and it is a short platform. I'm thinking 4 coaches, maybe 6. Is it 7? Maybe 6 coaches. We'll find out in a minute. I'm still disappointed the way there's no SDO on this route. I mean, that is like a big negative. The fact, you know, the doors off the edge of the platform will still open. I mean, yeah, that's just not right. Here we are, Forest Hills. Was it 6 coaches or 4? Might be a 4 actually. But just a small platform. Kew Gardens, I think, is about 4 coaches as well. There's tons of stations on this route which are all just short platforms. Here we are. This is Forest Hills, and there goes the M7. Let's go for a red light. I don't know. Almost looked like it did, but I don't think it did. Here we are. You've got the really cool old building. I mean, look how cool. Oh, that's nice of them, isn't it? Just sort of, you know, the big they're all bloody driving over the flower bed. Unbelievable. I wonder if that's using the old, like, vehicle pathing of some sort. I don't know, did this have moving vehicles before? So obviously that's probably meant to go round, but maybe that wasn't there before in the middle before, so now it just goes straight through. Oh, I love the different colours on there, the colour coding. 100 minutes, but yeah, right, let's get the doors shut. And up next is Woodside, so it's 80 miles per hour all the way until we get on the corner, and it comes down to 60, I believe. Right, let's go. And hopefully it won't be a train jam coming into New York Penn, which I'm really hoping it isn't, but I've got my hopes, you know, not that high. There's the train jam. Well, the trains are moving. Well, there's green lights and there's things moving, so that's good. I know they did say there would be sort of queues to get into New York Penn. Yeah, hopefully. Well, it depends what tunnel we're going into. Oh, we're going into that tunnel, aren't we? I don't know. Don't know what tunnel we'll come into. We'll keep an eye on it. Once we get to Woodside, we'll have a look again. And if they haven't moved, we'll start deleting stuff, just in case. Now this is early access. We're on the Xbox Series X. But, I mean, this is only a day before it goes live, or near enough a day. So yeah, we'll keep an eye. I mean, I did see a green light, so things should be moving. Where's that green for? Yeah, I think that one can go in. There's quite a few waiting there though, isn't there? Yeah, we'll have a look again in a minute. We'll also see what tunnel we're taking, because if we're not going down that way, then we don't need to worry. We might be going on to the other line, or sort of to the other tunnel to the right. Which if we do, then brilliant. We don't have to fuss around. What time are we doing in New York Penn? Doing there at 8:29. Yeah, still got 15 minutes. Right, so we'll start coming down to 60 fairly soon. Yeah, then we're coming into Woodside. And yeah, again, we'll take a look at the map, and if we need to delete a train, if it seems to be going a bit slow, we might. As I'm not completely confident with the signaller at New York Penn. Is that an M3? What's that coming? Yeah, there's an M3, which you do see them knocking around, but it is separate DLC. It's not part of the base Long Island Railroad. Right, at 60, which it should come down to fairly soon. 70, and down to 60 soon. It's not moved yet. I have that train stuck in some way. Cool. Trouble is, if you delete a train, you then get up from the seat, so you can't really do it on the move. Yeah, it all depends what line we're coming in on. To Penn Station. And then we go to colour lights. Which I don't understand as much, but I can see a green there, so that should be we should be okay. Right, so we're looking for the 8 coach stock market if there is one. And as we come up to Woodside. You can come in fairly, I mean, that's probably a bit quick we're coming in there, but you can come in fairly quickly. Like 40 is probably fine for most of these stations. Brakes are good, it's sort of a metro style anyway, so come in nice and quick. Yeah, don't worry about coming to a stop, the brakes are pretty decent on here. It looks like we're actually going to the end anyway, so there goes the M7. Just want to see what way we're going into New York Penn. If we're taking that right hand tunnel, which we might be, we don't have to worry about any sort of train jam, so it shouldn't really affect us. That's called the M7 rattling past. I suppose there's no stop markers for this one. I suppose it's just right to the end. Yeah, what tunnel are we going into? Oh, we're fine then. Yeah, we're going into that one. Yeah, not sure what's going on with that train. That train seems to just be sat there wondering what's going on. Let's be cheeky, let's delete it. And this is some sort of train fault. I know they mentioned about train faults, but let's quickly just get rid of that. Let's see what happens. Oh yeah, alright, don't panic. Which is the great thing about, you know, Train Sim World 4, you can just delete trains. Oh. So then it does then get unhappy. So just bear that in mind. Penn Station. Cool. Do like having it's a lovely unit, the M9. It's lovely. I mean, it's not much different to the M7 driving wise, but it's still nice to see something a bit different. And of course, in the M3 every now and again as well. Right, let's get the door shut. Oh, that's the alert. I thought that was the door alarm going off. Right, let's get going. It did tick that off, did it? Yeah, New York Penn track 17. Right, let's go. Put a welly on it. There we go. Get some good speed on it. There's the motors opening up. I don't want to go too quick. It's a bit, maybe 45. It definitely comes down for the junction down here. So I think we're going to be coming across as well. So just going to pop that down just in case. I'll be flying over the junction at, you know, too high of a speed. I think it does come down. Just being ready for that if it does. Yeah, we're going across there, so I think we're going across here, so do we need to be going a bit slower? 40, there you go, see, 40 came down, and it does. Although we're not coming across there, okay. We're going a bit further up. So we shall go a bit further up. Right, there's sort of a red and then a green there, so it should mean we can go. It's not just red, so I'll go through that and hope for the best. Is that M7? Yeah, M7. I suppose you can sort of tell from the side because you get the blue bits on here. Other than that, you don't. Taking it slow and steady. And then we go back to colour lights. So I assume we're coming across here. Yeah, we are. Track speed's 45. Again, we were sort of correct with that. Up to 60, but signal speed is still 40. Oh, and now we can go up. Once the back of the train passes the points. You've got Sunnyside Yard here, which I believe they chose not to put in the Amtrak AI, as it's already really busy in New York Penn. So they sort of didn't want to add to sort of the mess it already is. So yeah, at the moment there is no Amtrak AI. Will we see Amtrak AI in future? Maybe, but at the moment no. Well, that works fine on New York Trenton. You don't seem to get many. Well, you get a bit of lag, but it's all right. New York Penn. And we're going to the East River Tunnel. We'll have to see if there's any services to Long Island City. That'd be interesting to see. Well, I think that's more the diesel services which go into that, which is the little terminus station. I think, yeah, Hunters Point Avenue, and then Long Island City's there. Which I think from there you then basically get on a boat into sort of downtown New York. And yeah, into the East River Tunnel. I suppose, yeah, you share the track here of Amtrak services, as you do on New York Trenton. Yeah, down we go. We'll see about doing the move to West Side Yard, although I said from New York Penn to West Side Yard it was about 15 minutes. But literally just going about 10 miles an hour, even 5 miles an hour, just up into the yard, which we've seen before, so I'm not really too fussed. My job is to take it to New York Penn. That's, well, almost at 60. We're at 57 or 58 now, so we'll sort of hang around at this speed. Should be a nice one to hang around at. And hopefully we'll get a video in the M3 as well at some point. I would like to go and revisit the M3. See what services and what trouble we can cause in that. So again, if you want to see more Long Island videos, feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Plenty more Long Island Railroad to come. Sort of as one of my favourite US routes. And maybe with their new trackage, it might even beat Harlem Line. So I'd say that's probably my favourite US route. Possibly. If you enjoy this route, you'll enjoy Harlem Line. Harlem Line's really another really good one. Well, that's definitely going to come down the speed. That's not going to be 80. 40? Well, it hasn't come down yet. Oh, there you go, 40. Boom. Oh, mine read it. Signal read it. What's that going to be, 30? I can't see a red and red yet, so we should be okay. I think it's 15 miles an hour into New York Penn, so as long as we are ready for that, then that's all that matters. Is that a block yellow and a red? Does that mean the next one's red? I think that's what on the Peninsula Corridor you get like a flashing yellow and then a block red and a block yellow and red, and then the next one's red. Which I would imagine, because it's buzzed us, it probably is red, the next signal. Which it is. It really does bring you down for it. It's, yeah, it's relentless. Even though it's all the way up there, we still got to go at 15 miles an hour here. Are we clipping? No, it's close, but we're not. It's just the way that camera looks there. We are not clipping good. Look how cool it looks though. It is a cool train. Again, from the cab, you could just think it's an M7. I mean, I think the only difference probably is the headlights, which is probably one of the differences. It's sort of the big thick one on the M7. Really, apart from that, it literally is just the M7. Not a lot of difference to it. Hopefully we'll be able to get into New York Penn. I think we're due in at 29. So we've still got a couple of minutes. We're a little bit early, which does fill me with confidence that we will get in still. Fingers crossed. I think the two tunnels sort of work separately. So all the departures and arrivals from these two portals sort of work separately to the other tunnel. So we shouldn't really be affected by anything going on over there, hopefully. Just don't need to stop. It's like stop here now. Right, so ain't going out, so hopefully we'll be in after that. I think we actually do have to come across there. I think there's also an M3 as well. There we go. It's an M3 going out. Still a shame the M3 isn't part of this DLC. Really did sort of hope it would sort of be packaged in with it, like the 465 on Southeastern. But no, the M3 is still a separate, and I don't think it's been upgraded either. So it still looks old and, well, yeah, not great. Which is a bit of a shame. Anti-rollback. How's that other bit moving now? Oh, that's fine now. Yeah, so I think one of the trains gets stuck, because, again, on that first look I did, it was the same sort of time, and that one train was sort of stuck. Again, it is early access. But I mean, this is like a day before it, goes properly out. So, yeah, hopefully that will be sorted. But if not, just delete the train and everything gets moving. Obviously, you shouldn't have to. Cool. I don't think New York Penn's seen many changes either, but then New York Trenton, I think it got changed anyway, so it looked okay then. So that's alright. Here we are. I suppose it will be down towards the end of the platform. Got an M7 there, two M7s. Another M9 over there. Off goes the M7. It's really just in and out here. You don't get long here. Turn back time. Obviously, unless you're going into West Side Yard. And you're pretty quickly back out. I mean, that one's out already. That one's waiting there for a platform. Which you will get quite often on this route. I suppose the same like Victoria on the Brighton Main Line. You have got to wait outside quite regularly. There might even be a couple of trains ahead of you. That's normal. So obviously you're going from 2 tracks into, what, 15 or so? So you will quite often get held outside. How many tracks is there? Not counting them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, you're going from 2 tracks to 16. So there are going to be hold-ups. Right, I'm going to stop here, because it seems a bit narrow going anywhere past there. That will do. Let's get the doors open. It's essentially happy with that. Are we We are in the platform, aren't we? Yeah. On the map it looked like we were sort of not, but we are. And the platform goes a bit further past there. Wait until 8:32 there, then it wants us to go into West Side Yard, but it says it takes 12 minutes to get up there, which seems a bit sort of long. I suppose we'll see. We'll have a little look-see, but yeah, I'm not going to spend 10 minutes just going up into West Side Yard. It shouldn't take that long, but it really depends how slow it is. No manual points. We might be waiting for another train. Oh, apologies, I'm recording this quite late. Might be waiting for another train to come out of it. Must be just flying up there, actually. No, nothing else has got the signal here. Well, we'll see. But yeah, if we get the signal straight away, we'll do it. But if not, not too fast. Let's get the lights off. What can I see? That all lights off. Apply. Let's have a look. So no one should now be on it. All the lights have gone off. In the station, everybody, chuck them off, get them off the train. Right, stand clear of the train on platform, on track. On track 17, this train terminates here. Let's get the doors shut. Well, we're still waiting for the signal, but might as well get the doors shut now. Right, have we got the survey? We haven't got the signal yet, so... Oh no, we have. Okay, we have got it. Well, we'll see then. We'll see. We'll have a little look, see. So yeah, still 15 miles per hour. That's what it says on there. Surely it won't take us 12 minutes to get into West Side Yard. It's literally just the other side of the station and up, and that's it. Very steep as well. So we're coming across here. Yeah, going up into that. We're already cleared through, so it shouldn't take 12 minutes. I hope it doesn't. Yeah, it's only 900 odd yards. At 15 as well. Maybe it gives you a bit of leeway just in case you're late on the inbound. Which I suppose this would be like the New York Penn carriage sidings for any UK viewers. Oh hello, flickery. What's going on there? There's a little wait up here, then come back later and form another service to Babylon. I think this one. No, was this from West Ham? Where was this one from? From West Hampstead. Which again, why have we not got the West Hampstead branch? Yeah, West Hampstead and Far Rockaway. Because they both got 5 mile branch lines, but they're not in the route, even though it would have been sort of quite cool to see. So it's cool having the Long Beach branch, but having another couple of little branches to it would have been awesome. Was it all covered up? Oh no. So I remember West Side Yard being all open. Yeah, it is all open, yeah. See the light. Because you've got to be careful coming up here as well if you get any gaps in the live rail. You don't want to sort of roll back and then get stuck. To try and sort of keep the speed at 15. Very busy up here though, lots of trains knocking around. Now we go out into the open. Cool though. So here comes the sun. Here comes the sun on West Side Yard. A little toot as we're coming in to alert any workers that we're moving. Well, this is West Side Yard. So I wonder if this looks any better. So we're literally right in the heart of New York here. Yeah. You can very clearly see this on satellite view. You can really clearly see this yard. It sort of sticks out like a sore thumb. Well, that was not 12 minutes like it suggested. That was about 2 minutes. which I'm glad it's only 2 minutes, not 12 minutes. I'll try and line it up with that other train. That'll do, they're sort of all over the place. Right, here we are. This is... yeah, this is... so we just key off. That should be it. Set that to emergency. I'm waiting until 8:40, we're not doing that. But yeah, that is going to be it, everybody, for another video here on Long Island Railroad V2. Why is it so dark at the front? Sort of lighting issue. But there's New York all around us. And then the Harlem River. TSW. That boat doesn't look great, does it? Is that like a really old model? Looks like Roadblocks or something in the distance. Yeah. And you've got the High Line as well. I think they've got the X High Line which went up. Yeah. But yeah, that is going to be it from me. Oh, there's another train coming in from West Side Yard. Links can be found in all the usual places. Don't know why it's so dark. Discord, PayPal, merch store. Big thanks to Dovetail Games for giving us a key to show it off, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.